All right. Oh, yeah. Coming back to you again with another thing of ICA. I know you're sitting there thinking, yay. But once again, more ICA. I know, yay's ass. We're always unedited. And we're always never rehearsed. Who the hell are we? Anyways, I need one like and I need one subscriber. Will it be you? I don't know. You tell me and we'll both know. ICA. Take it, leave it, or kiss my ass. Yeah, who's we? Yeah. Anyways, this is ICA. I run this dump. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about old scary movies and how they're different today than they were moons ago. What I mean is, I'm not talking about like the quality because that's obvious. They're never going to make any more good horror movies. But now, you just get on Netflix and you read an article, or you get on YouTube or Tubi or Paramount and you hit that button and you watch that movie. And if it sucks, all you got to do is stop it and go back and look and read and find another one. But back in the day, when you went in the video store, you actually had to rent movies. The box is what sold that horror movie. That's right. That rental cell didn't come from anything else except for what that box looked like. Let me demonstrate. This right here is an old movie called Body Shop. It's kind of horrific, but I mean the box is kind of overkill on it. But when you're seeing a big box like this in a video store, you reached up and you grabbed it. You didn't sit there and read the back of it. You knew you was going to be getting a horror movie. It's going to be far out. But then when you took it home and you found out it was kind of clickbait, then you got a little bit disappointed, and you probably wouldn't find the other one that looked just as far out as it did. But the way that box looked meant everything. Today, it don't matter what that picture is up there. It don't mean as much as it did moons ago in a video store. And something else. Long ago in a video store, there were things called Betamaxes. They're kind of like a VHS tape. Let me demonstrate what a Betamax is. It's a little bitty tape that looks like this. Let's do an ICA close-up. I don't have any kind of old horror movies. This is the only Betamax tape pretty much in the world, probably. It's just an old blank tape, but this is what a Betamax looked like. It'd have a label right here on it. And you could rent them. Don't you open this somehow? Yeah, I think there's a button right there. I don't know, but anyways, this is pretty much a Betamax. Old movies were on this format. That's just a little piece of Igor education. But most of your movies were on VHS, but you had to watch some of them on Betamax. Let's do a little close-up of this movie. Because the box back in the day meant everything. That's right. Now, if you can remember video stores where you could rent Betamax, then you're probably getting old. See, look at that. That's a picture, like a painting, like maybe somebody did it in art class. This box is old and kind of wore out, but let's see, what's it say? I thought it said something down there. It had a name wrote, but you can't really see it. They like got their name in there on the painting or whatever. Somewhere down there in the corner, see if I can find it. There's a name on there. Yeah. I just don't see it. But I know there's a name. It's real tiny. But this right here is what I'm talking about. This was important back in the day. To see this. That's what rented the movies. because you looked for the most hardcore, most graphic looking thing you could find. You didn't want to rent that movie that showed a picture of a house on it. You didn't want to rent that movie that, showed like some weird looking guy standing there staring at you. You wanted to rent a movie that had a hockey mask, chainsaw, madman on it that somebody painted. And I'm serious about that name. I want to think it's on. Oh, it's so hard to see, but I do see it. It's right there at the bottom. Hang on just a second. See what that name is. Can you see that? I don't have my bifocals, but it's really small. Anyways, somebody painted this, and they did a good job. I wish I could see good enough to tell you the name. It's real tiny right down there. They probably didn't want them to do that, but they probably got away with it anyways. So much it's hard to see, honey. But anyways, let's do one more look at this. This was pretty much what you stared at when you went to rent movies. And, the back of the box, this thing's in kind of rough shape. Man, that's kind of wild looking for an old movie like this. But they wanted you to see all this so you would think you was watching like, the worst of Faces of Death when really you wasn't. But this is what you got. There's the tape. Let me see it there. Yeah. Kind of hard to see if these lights. See, that came from a rental store. But anyways, this right here is what you saw. This is what pulled you in when you wasn't seeing horror movies back in the 80s. And hopefully you did not have to depend on this. So I'm saying, you just didn't click on Netflix and it was just went from there. And I'm sorry I couldn't tell you what that guy's name was. But I know it's on there, but I can't read it. But whoever you are did a good job. Now, until next time, I'm your boy Igor. And remember, things ain't the way they used to be, honey. I think we all know that. Until next time, take it, leave it, or kiss my butt. I'm out. One more look. It's a wild movie. You might be able to watch it on YouTube or something if you looked it up. I don't know. But I'm out. Kiss my ass, honey.